Oh, there you are, YouTube. Hey, so things are continually changing in the studio here, the room here, the movie room, my art studio. It's a lot of things down here. So a lot of things are changing. I've been providing some updates. Today is another update. If you remember over here, we added a fourth shelf. We have 1, 2, 3, but then we were waiting on the fourth one, and where we left off, I hadn't filled it yet, but now it's been filled. So let's go take a look at that. So here's 1, 2, 3, and then this is the fourth one we also included my wife's movies. So those have been intermixed with everything here. We did find, though, right after that we have a few more that we need to include. So these are some of my wife's movies. Actually, that's mine. But she loves it too, though. But yeah, we need to add these. So yeah, our movies from A to Z stop right here, the second, with the Blu-ray of Zodiac right there. So this got filled, and then there's that, and then we have Open Space. What's below it, you ask? That is where we get to some of these animated movies, starting with 101 Dalmatians, and then actually it only goes all the way across right there and ends with Winnie the Pooh right there. So this is all the animated. Surprising we didn't have as many as I was expecting, because it only filled up this one section. Then we start getting to TV, and it's a mix of mine and my wife's, like Gilmore Girls is hers, and then you got some of my stuff over there. And I'll probably do like deeper dives into all of these. So we have some extra space here for additional animated, or we couldn't find our house television series. We also have that, and my wife's X-Files is upstairs because she likes to keep that close to her workspace. But yeah, otherwise everything's sort of mixed together. And we watch Gilmore Girls mostly on Netflix now, so we don't use these too often, but we are going to hold on to them. Something I want to point out, you'll see some of these these are like little post-it tabs right there, and I'm placing those on movies that I've either not seen or movies it's been so long since I've seen them that I may as well as not seen them. It's just been a while. So, a lot of these are Criterion up here, or actually all these are Criterion. And some of them I have not watched yet, like Tiny Furniture. So that's why it has this little tab right there, so that I can easily tell that I haven't watched it. And it helps me in two ways. If I'm doing a random ranking, I know right away I need to put it back. And then also it helps me find movies that I just need to give a first-time watch. So in my Criterion collection, I have a lot of them, and then it really thins out. Like, see here, what is this? Another Woman. Like, I haven't seen that yet. I think that's a Woody Allen movie. So I put that there, right? But then it's pretty sparse, and I didn't get very far. I only got to where's the last one? How far did I get? Maybe Jane Eyre, the like BBC version right there. So I need to keep moving along with that. And basically this is what I'm using, these little post-it strips, really thin. I used, most of I think I used all the purple, and I got some pink there. So still working on that. So to the left of all of this madness, I've added another shelf. So here, there's like this old dresser right here. This thing needs to move out of the way. Let me do that really quick. So I have this old dresser here, and it's filled with art supplies. And then this was another cabinet full of art supplies. And then I have my TV, which I put, which is where I watch my movies. The VCR portion of it stopped working, so now we just have Blu-rays or DVDs. Also, here's a Criterion, the Godzilla Showa. But yeah, I have that. And over here I've added an old bookshelf, and I've put a lot of my box sets up here, along with some display items here. There's like a sculpture I made, like, I don't know, what was I, maybe a senior in high school or something like that I've held on to. But yeah, so, as I get more box sets, I actually do have more box sets, but They may go in here, they may go on top here. We'll see what happens. Plus I got Malbolgia here, Alfred Hitchcock pop-up book, some color form sets that I have, Toxic Crusaders hook, this tearjerker here, Terms of Endearment. I've turned it into a Kleenex box for, you know, for watching something that's just making us cry here. You can just pull a Kleenex right out of there. And then this Porg mug here that I got at Disney World. But then, yeah, all the box sets here. So that's kind of what I'm using that for right now. We'll see how that goes. Also, look, we got a chest burster coming out of the ceiling right here. All right, anybody familiar with the movie Alien? And then here we have Jaws right there. Also wanted to talk about this. This is Tom Hanks here, and this is part of a standee from the terminal. And when I worked at the movie theater in 2004, I was able to take this, and I've held on to it for years. I've really had no place to put it. It's just leaned up against walls for the longest time, but I figure, how about put him on this door right there? So now he lives on the door to the studio. I still have my Beast collection. I have a portion of it here on these shelves. I'll make it look nicer eventually once the room's a little bit cleaned up. I just don't want to bump into the shelf and then knock a bunch of Beasts over. But then I have some in the other room also that I need to put together. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on there. I'm thinking about making things a little bit more sophisticated and maybe sitting in this fancy chair here. This was my wife's grandmother's. And it also kind of looks like Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse. I just gotta give it a set of eyes, and then we'll be set. Maybe a mouth. So I've also got something I want to run by you up here. So this is an old window, like we're in a basement. This is one of those basement windows up here, right there. And a porch was put in front of it. So it's all been like concreted and bricked off and everything. So this will never, light will never shine through this again. So I just need to like cover it up. I need to put something there. I was thinking just like a white board, but then what's going to go in front of it? I have some ideas that I want to run by you really quickly. So let's take a look. I'm going to show you both versions. Let me know which works best, or maybe I should just do something else. Maybe put action figures or something. But anyway, here's the first example that I want you to take a look at. Okay, so here's the first example. So first off, you have to imagine that this space right here is white. Very crisp, clean white. And I have or two laser discs up there. I have my Hook laser disc and Ghostbusters Criterion laser disc. How does that look? Right, at first I was like, oh yeah, that's nice, but even if this was white right here, I'm not sure that that gap is gonna look nice. Maybe it would once I get some other stuff on the shelves, but I'm not necessarily feeling it, but I wanna get your opinion. Here is the second option that I have. I think I prefer it, but again, let me know your thoughts. Okay, so here is the second option. A lot of you know that I am a painter, I'm an artist, so I was thinking maybe displaying my art, maybe rotating it in that area. So here is the first look, or I don't know, the look of what that might look like. So here I got Jurassic Park going on with Samuel L. Jackson, Jeff Goldblum, and Wayne Knight. And I don't know, how does that look? I feel like it fills in all the space really well. There are some tiny little cracks right here. Again, I'm gonna paint everything behind it, so maybe that won't look so bad there. It would be nice if they were a little bit more flush, but I like the idea of being able to rotate them with different artworks that I have. These three, you know, are cohesive. They are not our main characters, but I mean, I guess Jeff Goldblum kind of is through Ian Malcolm, but you know, I like that we have sort of these supporting roles here. So I don't know, what do you think? Is this what I should do? Just show off my art? Put that behind me? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below which you prefer. Do you think I should put the laser discs, or should I put artwork and rotate it, or something different? Maybe not have images, but instead rotate like various action figures, maybe movies, things like that, you know, put them up there just to display them. I mean, I could even rotate the laser discs in and out. Maybe when I have the white behind it, put one laser disc right in the center. You know, just highlight a single film or whatever film I'm talking about that day. Put it up there. I could random rankings. I could put the 3 films right there and then, you know, switch them. How do I want to rank them? I don't know. Give me some ideas. We're just trying to figure out what to do with this space. So I think that's going to be today's update. The next one might be just some other rearranging that I've done to clean up the section, because there's an area on the other side here where I paint that is just a complete mess. Also, I'm going to put some stuff on the shelves, the movie shelves on the very top, so look forward to what that's going to be. I have a pretty good idea of what's going to go up there. We'll see what can fit. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this movie room update, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.